Cops say get back.
We say fight back.
Cops say get back.
We say fight back.
Cops say get back.
We say fight back.
No justice.
No peace.
No killer.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No killer.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
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 Killer cops!
Off 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 our streets.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
All right, we're here
No
on behalf
justice.
of Noel Aguilar and Jesse
No
El
killing.
Delgadillo.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want
family
it?
members.
No.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Cops say get back!
We say fight back.
Cops say get back!
We say fight back.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
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 Noel Aguilar!
President.
Never forget!
Fuck
The police.
Jesse Delgadillo!
President.
Never forget!
Fuck the police.
Noel Aguilar!
Rest in peace.
Never forget!
Fuck the police.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
Cops say get back!
We say fight back.
Cops say get back!
We say fight back.
Whose street?
Our streets.
Whose street?
Our streets.
Whose street?
Our streets.
Whose street?
Our streets.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These killer cops have got to go! Killer cops!
Off our streets.
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 No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
No justice!
No peace.
No killer!
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Whose street?
Our streets.
All right, we're back.
Our streets.
Whose
Thank you for
street?
joining us.
Whose street?
Got one of Noel Aguilar's
What do we
family
want?
members
When do we
speaking
want
right
it?
now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Brave young lady.
Whose streets?
Our street.
Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Man, it's tiring. Hey, man, I was out in Anaheim last night too, man. It was a full-time job. Does anybody want to come up and speak? Talk about Noel or Jesse. Today's for them. Today's for Noel and Jesse. It's all right. That's right. Hey, it's all right. It's hard to get up and speak because it's the hardest thing in the world to do, right? Is to stand up to the cops. This has to be done. This has to be done. We were in Anaheim last night. Next week, we're going to be back in Anaheim. We got a 3-year anniversary for Martin Hernandez. I don't know if you know Sonia. Sonia's brother Martin was killed in Anaheim. He was shot in the head while he was surrendering with an AR-15 by Officer Dan Hurtado of the Anaheim Police Department. Martin was a father. He has a beautiful son, ZJ, he left behind. The police don't give a shit about who you are as a father, where you are in your life. what kind of man you are, what kind of man you want to become. They don't care about what happens to your kids after they take you away. We have to care for each other. We have to look out for each other. That's what this is all about. Otherwise, Noel's family and friends will be out here by themselves. Jesse's family and friends will be out here by themselves. And that's not right. That's how you quit. That's how you lose sight of what's important. So if you can, get out there next week in Anaheim, right? We're going to be there on Friday, March 6th. That's the 3-year anniversary of the murder of Martin Hernandez. Okay? So it's going to be at 3 o'clock at Melrose Abbey Cemetery. We'll be sharing that information on Facebook. We can't make an event because the Anaheim PD watches Sonia's page, and they'll go after Martin's friends because they're on a gang injunction list. So we'll get the word of mouth out, and you guys have to share it that way because we don't want anybody getting caught trying to remember their friends. All right? The week after that, this is big. We got a busy couple weeks coming up, right? We're going to be right down the street here on Long Beach and Palmer, okay, on the 14th of March. That's a very important protest for one reason, okay? December 6th, 2014, we were protesting in the city of Compton for Antoine Hunter and Jeremy Evans. Los Angeles sheriffs opened fire on 3 unarmed men during our protest, not 50 yards from where we were protesting. They pulled in their vehicle. The sheriffs were chasing them, about 6 units pulled in. The kids tipped out of their car, they started running, and the sheriff fired a shot right at our protest. So we ran at them, the neighborhood woke up, we had our baby, our sound system, we were playing music, right? We were letting people know what was going on. There was a shooting in their neighborhood. We were getting told by people, kids were playing in the front yard, the cops shot right down that same street where kids are playing, right? So the neighborhood's waking up just like it is here, right? People are getting pissed and they're coming out. They want us to turn off our music. As we're leaving, they accost one of our good friends who's not here today. But his wife's here, his sound system's here, right? But he's coaching a baseball game or he'd be here too. He's always here. Bose Bellini, that's our boy, right? Well, they arrested Bose for battery on a police officer and resisting arrest. 2 bullshit charges. We've got witnesses, everybody that was there that day. We've got video, right? But we're going to get back out there in the street because this neighborhood needs to know that this is the tactics that the sheriffs are using, right? They actually showed up at a protest and opened fire, thinking we were going to leave, thinking we were going to run for our fucking lives because it's the city of Compton. And oh my God, they're shooting at us, right? We ran right at them. We ran right at them, right? We ran right at them. We're not afraid of those fucking cops, right? And especially when somebody's life's in danger, right? Because we all lost somebody around here. So the 14th, if you can get back out to Palmer and Long Beach, we need you out there, right? Yeah. Get up here, dude.
All right, how y'all doing tonight? You feel me? My name's Jamel Lewis. You feel me? I'm out here speaking on behalf of my brother. You feel me? Everybody, you know the story the cops portray. You feel me? That he did whatever he had to do. You know that he was no good in a society or whatever. But this dude, homie, had a kind heart. You feel me? He didn't deserve this shit. You feel me? Like real talk. This shit hurt my heart to see him gone. You feel me? Because when I had nobody, when my family wasn't looking out for me, he came and got me. You know, he showed me love. Showed me more love than my mama, my mother, daddy, anybody. You feel me? And for the boys to take him away, homie, you know, they cut deep. The boys don't know about what we out here doing in these streets. You feel me? We just out here chilling, just trying to get at girls. You feel me? Just trying to live life. You feel me? Like, and all they think about is we just some gangbangers. We ain't nothing. We just scum. You feel me? They supposed to protect us, ain't they? Shit, more like protect us and put us in the dirt. You feel me? You know. I don't know, but Noel, man, this shit hurt my heart right now. I forgot all about this. To be honest with you, I'm on the bus right now, and I heard you talking, homie. I turned around, like, oh, I have to hop out. Because this is for my brother. This is for my brother, homie, and I love him, homie. You feel me? I miss him every day. You feel me? I'm just out here, talking, you feel me? Y'all probably just shocked to see a black brother speak up on him, but hey, Pistol, yeah, my love, homie. Yeah, my unconditional love, and always will. His family will too, you feel me? His daughter, everything, you feel me? Like, this is a good man, a good, honest man, you feel me? didn't have a job. You feel me? I don't have a job either. You feel me? Just keep it 100, but we wasn't out here doing no all they portraying. You feel me? But all they portraying, we was out here doing none of that. We was just out here trying to live life and trying to get at girls and chill. You feel me? Simple life. They don't know. They don't want to know about that though. They want to know about what we out here shooting people and shit. They want to know about the bad shit, but they don't want to know that we out here actually talking about nights. I mean, when we need to find jobs, actually talking about going to go get up in the morning and going to work. You feel me? They don't give a fuck about that, but they give a fuck about if we out here on the corner chilling like 5 deep though. That's what they care about. The police ain't out here for protection. They out here just to catch us and lock us up. There's one less criminal, one less scum in the street. You feel me? That's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, bro, who was your brother? Huh? Who was your brother? Noel.
He's talking about Noel, right? Hey, here's and let me testify on the truth of that right there, right? Black and brown are together, right? This is Compton. This is Long Beach. These motherfuckers work hard to keep black and brown from talking to each other, from loving each other, from understanding. But we're just out here in the street. We're just out here trying to make a living. I just started working 2 weeks ago. It's fucking hard to do this shit right now. So I was in the same boat. Home all day looking for trouble, supposedly, right? But what they don't want here, right? What they don't want here is exactly what he said. They don't want to look on the corner. They don't want to see a bunch of different people hanging out together and talking to each other and learning that everybody's getting fucked. Everybody's getting screwed over, right? But out of this city, out of these cities, out of this area, right? Southgate, Paramount, Long Beach, Compton, Watts, right? The truth's gonna come out of Carson, right? Norwalk, that's right, because we get it, because we're out here just trying to fucking survive. We're trying to get a job, feed our kids, and let our kids play in a fucking front yard like we did when we were kids. God forbid you want to ride a bike down the fucking street. I'm so scared to put my son out there that a cop's gonna stop him and fuck with him. I'm not worried about anybody on the street fucking with my son, but I'm worried that they know he's my son. I'm scared shitless that they know he's my son. Right? Because these are fucking murderers. You saw them laughing when they arrested that dude right there down the street, right? This is a fucking joke to them. But you know it's not a joke. What scares the shit out of them? When he gets up and testifies about Noel, right? Calls him his brother. Because that's the fucking truth, man. Your homies out here are your brothers. Because that's all you got. Like you said, your family ain't even got your back. Right? So you got to stick up for each other. You got to testify. Right? So we got the 14th on Palmer, right? And that's for Antoine Hunter. But we're also trying to find witnesses for what happened to Bose, right? And then we got March 20th. We have a protest the week after that, right? 20th. We have a protest the week after Compton. And then Young Survivors have a picnic the next week on the 29th, right? And we're going to be at Cerritos, find a nice park. Everybody's got to get together, bring your kids. Everybody's got to get together, right? Finding Young Survivors on Facebook. That's what we do. We try to keep this going for the kids, right? Restore some kind of sanity in their lives, right? Give them a chance to talk to each other and cope with this shit, right? But we're out here on the street every chance that we get. So get out here with us. This is what it's about. All right? Does anybody else want to speak? Come here, Crystal. Sister, this is what it's about right now. You know?
I can pull the camera.
Crystal's son was murdered by the LBPD, right? He just moved here from Wilmington, right? And they fucking bust in his house and they kill him in his own apartment in front of his own family. And they come up with some bullshit story, right? Some bullshit story to justify what they did because they were afraid going into that apartment, right? Scared for their lives. Chicken shit. Should never been a cop to begin with, right? There's plenty of other fucking jobs. Most of us are unemployed. Why the fuck do these guys get to keep their jobs, right? It's hard enough for us to keep our fucking jobs. These fucking cowards get to keep their jobs. And then they go busting into somebody's apartment, somebody's safe place, right? And when that person goes to protect themselves or protect their lives or protect their loved ones, they get murdered in their own fucking living room, in their own apartment, right? She's here looking for help because she's alone. Because it's fucked up, man, when this happens to you, you're by yourself. right? So we gotta come out. We gotta stick up for each other. We gotta represent for each other, right? It's the hardest thing in the world to do, but we gotta keep doing it because check it out. Things are fucking changing. Things are changing, right? But we gotta keep doing this shit. We gotta keep doing this shit. We gotta keep doing it, right? We gotta tell ugly truth. We gotta use bad language, right? Because the fucking reality is worse, right? You can get out here and say fuck the police all day, and it's terrible. I got kids, but it's a lot worse explaining to my son why my friends are not around anymore, why Uncle Mike's gone. You know, the reality of what we're fighting is a lot worse than the word fuck or the word shit, right? So fuck them. They can eat shit, right? Fuck the police, right? Because they're not here to protect us. They're here to protect themselves. They're here to protect everyone that's afraid of us. For whatever reason, the ignorance that they want to fucking protect. That's what they're here to protect, not us. We need to protect each other. We need to stick up for each other. It's got to start here, right? If anybody can get out there next week to Anaheim, please get out there. If anybody can get out right down the street on Palmer in 2 weeks, we got a lot of work to do, right? And if anybody else has any events coming up, this is the place to start talking about it. Yeah, come on, man. I like hearing you talk, man.
I'm sorry, I forgot, that it was about both my brothers, you feel me? Jesse, I remember Jesse when I was little, homie, always telling me about good things, homie. Never told me about coming to the street, never told me about, oh, you should be from the hood or whatever, homie. Like, never told me nothing negative. You always told me you need to get your money, stack your paper, you feel me? Live your life so you can take care of your family, you feel me? Noel did the same thing. He said, we are family, homie. He said, I got it, you got it. Both of them, you feel me? And now both my family members is gone, you feel me? I still got my brothers over there, you feel me? But it ain't the same. It ain't the same without both my brothers, you feel me? The boys took away some meaningful people in my life, in all of our lives, you feel me? Like everybody, like I don't know like how to explain it in a way we all understand. But I'm pretty sure y'all can understand. I mean, like, imagine somebody you growing up with all your life, you got beef with your own blood family, but you come into the streets and it's homies showing you love, way more than you even think your own mama could. Like, and that's just like tragic. Like, that's just fucked up to say it like that, but it is like that. Even though me and my mom got a good relationship now, but shit happened back then. But these two, Jesse, Noel, I always counted on them, always, and they already knew. Even though I was like 5 years younger, they always had a little brother out here. They got all of us out here, and I want to say thank you to everybody that came out here, because even if y'all didn't personally know them, y'all came out here to show support, and I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? I'm kind of getting emotional. You feel me? That's about it.
What do I supposed to tell my baby when she grows up? Do I supposed to tell her the way her dad got killed by the deputies? Do I supposed to tell her they were on top of him, helping him die faster? How can he break free from being in handcuffs? If I was a deputy, I wouldn't feel for my life on that. He was in handcuffs. There was no need for them to shot him 5 times to death. And after that, kick him, spit on him. LongBeach Police Department was the one that came inside the crime scene and started kicking him on the face, spitting on him, and then moving his body around. Compton Sheriff was the one that killed him 5 times. Shot him 5 times. Now what do I supposed to tell this baby? She didn't deserve this. She had the right to meet her dad. And that's why we're here. We want justice for Noel. We want justice for Jesse. And this baby needs justice for her daddy. Because she's only 5 months and she's already out here fighting for justice. And look at her. She's so precious. He was so happy of me being pregnant. He always said, I have a feeling it's a girl. And he was right. He was so right. It was a girl. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys for coming out, supporting my baby, supporting Noel's mom. Thank you. I know from heaven he's thanking you guys too. And we're gonna do it again. We won't stop. We won't stop. Even when we get justice, we won't stop. It's not gonna stop here. ask you guys one question? Who could be so fucking ruthless, so fucking heartless to kill someone innocent? I knew Noel personally, and whatever they put on the news, on the websites, on Google or anything, it wasn't true. Noel was a good guy. He wasn't that stupid to go around messing around with the cops or breaking the law or anything like that. Cops are killing without a reason, honestly. I bet if I killed, I'd be sent straight to juvenile hall, and I wouldn't come out till I'm 18 or something. And even if I'm 18, they'll probably transfer me to a prison or something. The cops, that's my sister without a dad. She's... How would they feel if one of their family members, one of their cops, was taken by a fucking pig? It's not fair. I'm gonna feel so heartbroken when my mom or one of our family members has to explain what happened to her dad. I'm gonna feel so bad having to tell her that the cops shot your dad. It's not fair that they have to go around. It's not fair that they have to take him away. It's not fair that we're over here mourning him. We shouldn't be mourning him. We shouldn't be mourning Jesse or anybody that we've lost. We should be spending time with them. Whether it's talking to them, hugging them, or just spending time in general, it doesn't matter. We shouldn't be sorry for their death. We shouldn't be doing anything that has to do with them being dead. We should be spending time together and showing our love, because it's not fair.
She said something that we talked about in the recent past. That what's Noelle gonna? We're gonna have to tell her what happened to her dad and how that happened. What kind of story are they gonna tell, and how hard is that gonna be? You know, and I think of ZJ, I think of Martin's son. You know, and it's when he finds out the truth about his daddy. You know, he already knows the truth about his daddy. He's just a little boy. He's 5 years old. He's a little boy. You know, but at the same time, you know what else we get to tell him? And Denise, this is what you get to tell Noelle. You know, yeah, the cops murdered your dad, and we fought back, and we fought back, and we fought back till things changed. And they don't do that anymore. Period. Because that's what's going to happen. Nobody's here to lose. You know what I mean? That's the story you're going to tell her someday, right? But back then, the cops used to actually be able to shoot you in the street, and nobody would do anything, right? But when she's your age, things are going to be different because we're going to make that happen, right? And we're going to say that your dad died for a reason. Even though it seems senseless at the time, right? It seems useless at the time, he died for a reason, right? And that reason is nobody else died. Nobody else died. One thing I can say, I can testify to, okay? My friend was murdered in the city of Downey, October 22nd, 2011. He was shot in the back by a Downey police officer who should have been fired from the Los Alamitos Police Department. But instead he quit and he got a job with Downey, right? And so his brutality record was erased, right? And then he was beating people up in Downey, right? Before they murdered my friend, 3 months before they murdered Mikey, he was beating people up in Downey, right? So we went wild in Downey. We stuck it to them hard, and they haven't shot anybody since. It's 2015, and you know what? God forbid tonight's the night. They haven't shot anybody since, because you know what's going to happen when they do? We're going to knock that fucking door down, right? And we're going to let them know. There's another city that's got its shit together, Anaheim. Anaheim was murdering young Latinos and poor whites left and right, because that's what they got out there to murder. And take what you can get, right? You murder your poor, you murder your weak, and you're oppressed, and you're marginalized, right? So they were killing people in Anaheim when Mikey got murdered on a rate of 10 a day in 2012, up until Martin was killed, right? After Manuel and Joey, they haven't killed anybody since. They shot Robert Moreno, and they had to make a big deal about a canine dog to even cover that story up because they knew we were coming for their asses, and we did, right? We can make these cities accountable. We can make these cops so scared to pull their fucking guns that they think twice, right? They need to be more scared of what's going to happen to them after they murder somebody than they need to be of these people on the street, because there ain't nothing to be afraid of here. All you got to do is break bread and talk. All you got to do is listen. All you got to do is ask what's happening, right? There ain't nothing to be afraid here. There ain't nothing to fear, right? What they've got to be afraid of is our power, right? Our unity, us coming together and standing up for each other, right? Traveling for each other, right? This is happening all over the place. So we need to be all over the place. That's just the way it is, right? But we are going to tell Noelle someday that the LA County Sheriffs, you know what? They didn't even just stop killing people. They had to just ban those motherfuckers because they were a criminal street gang, and they got caught and they got removed. And we don't even have sheriffs anymore. That's a nightmare that we tell our kids, man. The sheriff's gonna get you, the boogeyman's gonna get you because those motherfuckers are gone. That's what we're gonna tell her. They don't even deserve to exist. They don't deserve to exist, right? So we're gonna take them out. That's it. We have an alternative. We'll stick up for each other, okay? We will tell a better story going forward, right? We're gonna have to break her heart. We're gonna have to break her heart. It's a heartbreaking situation, but at the same time, she's gonna have the comfort of knowing that her dad's life was worth enough, that people took a stand and they wouldn't stand for it anymore, that people would stand up and testify. That's beautiful what he said. That's what needs to happen out here. That truth needs to be told again and again and again, that we care about each other. We care about each other. We miss each other, right? And we're down for each other. That's what they need to hear, and that's what we need to do, right? That's what we need to tell each other. That's what we need to tell each other, all right? I heard this pizza coming. Everybody, I know y'all hang around for pizza because I just rambling, right? If anybody else has anything to say.
I just want to say peace to y'all. I'm happy to be here to support for all the families, the victims' families. I don't know, I kind of get emotional and stuff like this because of the subject matter, but I just at least wanted to let you guys know that they just released the autopsy report for Omar Abrego. They're trying to blame him for his death as they do with all victims. And so we just got to keep pushing that and bringing it to District Attorney Jackie Lacey's doorstep because she's the one who could file charges. Anything else is a distraction. She back any of that. So we just got to keep kicking in Jackie Lacey's doorstep. And all these district attorneys, you know, they're the ones who can file the charges. So that's the justice we want, not just justice, but we want justice in the form of murder charges. So let's just keep kicking down this district attorney's door, you know what I mean, and bring justice for all the families. And I appreciate hearing y'all talk about Black and brown unity, because the unity is there. You know, they try to create the divide, but the unity is already there. The oppression is already shared. So peace and one love to y'all, and we're gonna keep supporting each other.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so everybody just hold tight. I guess we'll turn the music back up.
It must be.
Wait, microphone. Turn the music back up a little bit. We'll wait for the pizza. We'll hit and hold some sign and get down. That's it. Fuck this microphone. Done. Music.
Right on. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the stories of Noel Aguilar and his family and friends.
Hold on. Sorry. Noel's mom, Elvia, wants to talk.
Okay, hold on.
Buenas tardes. Disculpen, yo les voy a hablar en español. Les doy las gracias por haber venido a la protesta. Ahorita fui yo, habemos muchas madres que hemos perdido a nuestros hijos porque la policía nos ha quitado. Nos han dejado solos. Y si no hacemos algo para que esto pare, vamos a seguir en la misma. Yo les pido que siempre nos unamos y sigamos adelante, pidiendo que ya un stop a la policía. Porque a mí, por ejemplo, me dejaron sola. Lo único que yo tenía en este país. Y estoy muy contenta de que vinieron aquí a acompañarme. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Just
Somebody's phone. Music.
alrighty. I think I'm going to be. Oh, pardon me. Taking off for this evening. Just get this hat real quick.